we would totally be fine with that. She would just end us, and it would be the right way to go. So,
man, that's crazy how we're live now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're live. So anyway, I was sitting there with barbecue sauce on my titties, and no, wait, no, I wasn't.
Quite the delicacy.
And it was Sweet Baby Ray's.
Ooh,
So,
that's the best choice.
That's the right pick. At least.
Zuckerberg's
We
favorite.
have a man of class in here.
First of all,
Oh,
can I
that's
just
right.
say-
It was on his like shelf or something. What was that?
Yeah,
Oh.
it was
Can we
just
be real?
there.
Can we be real?
You
He's
can be
never tasted Sweet Baby Ray's. Can we just?
No, that's because he thought
he's never.
he thinks it's a book
Never has.
mark.
This is what people say tastes good, right?
Real humans
Sweet
would
Baby
eat
Ray's.
this, right? Lizard tongue licks his eyeball. Yes, sir. That's what they would eat. Well,
Ordinarily, you would put it in a cabinet or a fridge. Where does the Rays go?
Who put Sweet Baby Ray's on a bookshelf?
well,
I
like
just have
once it's
questions.
open, it goes in the fridge, right? Like you guys don't. Are you guys
Supposed
like once
to.
you open ketchup, you put it in the fridge, right? Like
Yeah.
is that?
No,
yeah,
I don't.
definitely.
You don't? Well,
No,
even if it says keep refrigerated?
correct.
Why?
What
What
is
is
so
the
much
reason?
fucking sugar in it? It never goes bad.
That's fair. Ketchup, I
I will
won't.
say-
I won't.
It's like
go
why I
after
never.
you with that.
Okay, so like
it.
a mustard then, like
Yeah.
an actual
Oh,
good.
yeah, absolutely. That'll
Okay.
go bad.
Yeah. Like hot sauce is one that I'll roll the dice with sometimes.
Yeah.
I leave it out. Hot sauce I keep out every time.
Really? I refrigerate all. Once it's open, it goes in the fridge.
Hot sauce is it gets better.
It gets
Yeah.
better?
It
Yeah.
does actually.
How?
I guess fermentation. I don't
It's
know.
that funk.
Like you shake it up, just
Yeah.
just
Like
pop
when
it
you
up.
leave it out, it starts to get like that layer, like on the top, and you shake it up and mixes it up. Oh man, it's real good.
That's
I do like the idea that he's let his hot sauce go bad, and so like the top is all like moldy and shit, and so he tastes it.
not
And he's like,
mold.
it's bad. So when I shake it up, it's like way improved.
Well, I mean, you can wait until it's moldy if you want, but you ever gone to a Mexican restaurant? They don't put that shit in the.
I was gonna say, I
fridge.
will
They
say
keep it on the
from
table.
right.
I will say from managing a restaurant, they don't put that shit in the fridge.
Well, okay, so my assumption is that because they use it, they go through it quickly enough that it doesn't matter.
I guess.
No.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know. I don't know. It depends.
Leslie,
What?
tell us more secrets.
Restaurant secrets. Oh, here's a good one. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you ask a dumb question to a waitress and she goes, "Oh, yeah, let me go ask the kitchen." Realistically, she's probably walking back to the kitchen going, "This is me," and she's like facing away from you at the kitchen and she's going, "This is me asking you a question. Table so and so wanted me to ask. It's really dumb. I'm not even gonna bring it to you, but let's pretend like I am. So just shake your head. Oh no, you can't. Oh yeah, right. Sorry, I can't do that. Sorry."
Yeah, I did that. in
Thank you. I
retail,
will never
too.
tell
Yeah.
my mom.
That's a retail thing
Out.
too.
Looking back, I'd be like, "Fuck yeah," because that was my excuse to just fuck around for 10 minutes, like just
Yeah.
hang out back there.
I gotta go in the
knew
back.
We didn't have it. Like, so what?
Man, y'all got any like used PlayStations? Yeah, let me go take a look.
Let me go take a look.
Yeah.
I'll check for you.
Let me trade these Pokemon real quick.
Yeah.
It's been about 5 minutes. All right, yeah, man. I checked. We're fresh out, dude. I looked everywhere. I even looked in the backstop. The
It's just that
backstop of the
sometimes-
backstop.
Sometimes customers want to physically see the shit. I could say, "No, we don't. I'm sorry. No." But they don't believe the server.
Yeah.
They want to see somebody in the kitchen go, "Oh, no, I'm so sorry. No." So
That was very.
It's doing like the
Italian.
airplane motions, right? Like with the batons. It's
Yeah.
like,
yeah,
All right.
I love
exactly.
Well,
I love
welcome everyone to the penultimate episode of season 1 of Auric. Yes, that's right. The second to last episode of this particular season. I'm sure nothing bad will happen between now and 2 weeks from now. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. There are 3 ways that you can interact with this particular game. First, you can invoke Fate by using !Fate for various different effects. $2 for +2 to a roll, $5 for a reroll, $10 for a nat 20, or $20 for a draw from the deck of many. $69 will invoke Chaos. We are currently in the middle of one of these though, so like, go easy on me.
We're in the middle of 2 of these.
Yeah, be sure to identify the players you want to influence. Second, every 10 retweets will grant a nat 20 to a random player at the table, or whoever decides to do the recap here, which Beth has assured me I am not allowed to have today. You can find the tweet linked in the chat probably right now, because Pudding has done it every time, and I'm super appreciative. Third, patrons may participate in various minigames with the Sharded Discord, central location of our campaign. Minigames affect world building, story setting, NPCs, and future events. ! Patreon in the chat for more info. And honestly, the little Shard of Discord deal there and them building this interplanar pocket dimension portal, it's going pretty good. I'm proud. It's been good. It's been real good. Anyways, that's my spiel. We're gonna play Dungeons and Dragons. So Beth, I'm not allowed to recap. Does that mean that you are doing said recap?
I think so, and I invite the gallery to pitch in if there are things that I miss.
Okay. I'm looking forward to this.
We got you. We got you.
Please go on.
So, y'all, we were headed to a village. We were supposed to be going underneath this here waterfall, sneaking around not only the main party, but a couple additional special friends. And everybody done fall down. No one had them strong arms like me, and they fell. And we thought for sure someone gonna die. But suddenly, big green flash of light, all of a sudden, our whole party, minus Mia. Oh no, I've forgotten all the names of all the characters who are in this thing. Tug, the Death Knight, the dogs. That's the whole reason why we're in this situation. Because
of the dogs.
Suddenly we got transported into this green here library, and giant centipede monster and a mind flayer coming up, accosting us. I went ahead and swung my sword. I went ahead and tried to take them out. That might have been the wrong decision, because boy, oh boy, they were very strong. And they started attacking us. So, big old battle in the library is what happened. Fucking Harry Potter book 5 situation.
The what?
And so that mind flayer's named the Arcanist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the centipede demon's name, but
George.
once we George
Nailed it.
I believe it was the custodian. Was it the custodian?
The custodian.
That's right. That's right. And when we spirited into their area, that voice that always says something when we get chaos to some new location said that these two are supposed to be dead already. And that's curious. Anyway, we killed him. We made him dead again. The Arcanist died. He said, "It must be clean. Why do you forsake me?" But before that happened, you know what I found? Me be perennial. I found a cool soul sword in a green cauldron. Pulled it out and was able to morally questionably use the power of the dead to beef up my own strong arms. So that was nice. What was not nice is how every single one of us died. Pretty much there. Thaddeus rolled 3 death saves failures and forced me to use my ultimate magic power to make sure he didn't ever die. And then after that, who was it? Yeah.
Thaddeus. Did Thaddeus fail a death save as well?
3.
Yeah, it was getting real bad. Mm-hmm.
And then I pulled Wish Guard when everybody was almost gone.
That's what Balra did.
Yeah.
Balra made a big old wish to the Daddy Death. B don't know this, but we all know this. Daddy Death came and graced all us with full we were back to life with
but
all our
at
HP.
what cost?
I know.
We don't know yet. Anyway, we were able to win against these very powerful two creatures. And afterwards, Stella went and did real dumb thing. That's not her name. I'm so sorry.
I mean, Stella also does real dumb things. So it is accurate. You're not wrong.
Why would we limit
Just
ourselves,
say-
right?
Drisse walked up to that there cauldron I pulled that sword out of, and she, in her body fire, absorbed the green power in the cauldron, turned herself green. To which I thought Thaddeus was gonna pop her little head right off. He was awful mad. Anyway, we didn't get taken back to where we were supposed to be after this here encounter, which is what normally happens. And then when we looked out the windows, all we saw was just books on books on books forever. So I think we are in the elemental plane of books.
The elemental plane of books.
I want to go
I don't
there.
like it.
That's awesome.
Dressay went ahead and swore to Thaddeus that she will honor and avenge the dead souls with which she has empowered her own flames. He took that to be true. She also told him he could kill her if she didn't do that, which is intense. And after that whole thing, a big blue harpy-looking woman showed up, and she's pretty mad.
Big blue harpy-looking woman. Let me remind you what she actually looks like here. Yeah.
Big blue harpy looking woman. That's
Big blue harpy looking woman. That's the.
Blue-footed booby.
That is, you know what? Great job, Beth. You earned yourself a nat 20 here with the all the retweets we built up today. Thank you, everyone who's retweeted the live tweet. I do appreciate that. You can earn them more nat 20s by going to that link and retweeting some of those more. It is free. It is the freest way of supporting this particular group. So we do appreciate that. That being said, we do find ourselves in the library once again here, where we ended. The blue-footed booby, I suppose, was seen outside these great windows, kind of up to the side here, as well as down the hallway, the open door hallway here. Currently, not an open door on this particular map, but out in a white void. A white void-like space with towers of books. Just, again, the elemental plane of books is probably the best way to describe this place. It does seem to be a library of some sort, but you were transported here, again, by that voice that seems to do this every so often, and it has not brought you back. We ended with the creature, a large blue-winged creature, asking for the Arcanist. The Arcanist being the illithid you just killed.
Oh, it wasn't an illithid.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. She has made request that the Arcanist attend to her in her study. There is no Arcanist to respond here now. But what do you want to do?
Hide. She see us? Like, has she seen us?
No, so she, you just saw her flying past out in you seem to be in a building of some kind of structure inside this white void. Looking out of these windows, you see tower upon tower of bookcases stacked high with these books. So you are in some kind of building inside this space, but it doesn't look like she saw you, but you could hear her.
I think Balra's gonna be tucked down where she was and be like, guys, what is that?
The hell if I know.
It's so blue.
I have no clue.
Think it could be like Mia? One of them dragon messengers?
Yeah, but remember Mia didn't like us at first.
At first. Alarm, how about you connect with this one? Pan will be connected to Mia, and you'll be connected to the blue one. Which will be confusing because your eyes are red right now, but we can figure it out. I'll put together a little system.
Okay. So Alarm is gonna stand up.
Oh, Lord. I forgot your name was now Alarm.
And he's just gonna walk out because at this point, just whatever. He just walks out as brazen as he pleases.
You want to find the exterior door to the void?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I'm just gonna. I was assuming we were all in. I assumed she was in the same room with us.
No. You've just seen her fly by one of these exterior windows.
Okay, can I open the window?
The windows are large arch-like structure. They don't look like they're openable. But like I said, you could probably go find an exterior door.
Yeah,
And
we
that's
know
what he's going
what
to
direction
do.
she was flying in.
Oh dear.
I mean, yeah, you kind of like saw.
Why does Penn always make the decisions I would not? Oh, let's just go walk away.
Let's just go into the void. It's
no fear.
fine.
He's like, let's go.
So, I mean, yeah, you walk towards. So the Arcanist was clearly going somewhere, right? The doors are flung open wide on this eastern side, leading down a hallway with various different doors down the way, and a long tiled hallway that goes on. To the right, however, there is another set of these big wooden double doors, some exterior windows, and what looks to be an exit to this space.
Oh, real quick, did we inspect the bodies?
I know Jose did, right?
I thought Dressay did.
Wait.
I believe they were looked over,
Oh, yeah.
right?
I don't.
Okay.
Were you looking for something in particular, B?
We did.
No, I just wanted to make sure that there was that we picked some pockets.
Right.
think
Well,
we did.
one of these things is a hard pocket to particularly pick, but
The carapace doesn't have any holes.
yeah, the weird sword-armed centipede creatures is a bit tough to pick the pockets of. It didn't seem to have anything on its person or its appendages. The Arcanist did have some was wearing like black arcane runed leather armor. It does look like it was slashed through pretty heavily here, considering what was done to him multiple times because someone rewound time. But it's fine, you know. He didn't have any other like belongings here. It seems that he didn't carry anything with him.
Okay.
And you have the one belonging he did have, as far as you know, was the sword.
I'm following Alarm.
Okay. Alarm, there is an exterior door.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to open it?
I will open it.
You open the door, and it reveals this void-like space. About 5 stone stairs descend downwards onto nothing? It's a white, empty expanse, and these towers of books proceed upwards and downwards further than you can see. And there are many of them, like trees in a forest.
Kind of look at all of it and look back at B. Whichever way we take, we will be walking a long time.
Okay, like, what else are we gonna do? You want to sit here and read?
It might not be the worst idea. Maybe Thaddeus could find one of these books or something in this room that could be of use.
That's what he would have been doing.
Okay, did you want to actually do said thing?
Yeah, he's seeking for any books that would catch his eye personally, but also try to identify where he is or what this place
Where he is. Okay. Gosh, in this particular room, roll me an investigation.
Okay, here we go. Ooh,
11.
that's bad.
Most of the books in this particular room are arrayed against the back wall beyond the brazier. This doesn't seem to be one of the rooms with a lot of books. There are some up on these second level floors as well, and there are ladders to go and see what might be there. It's a lot of books, and I think Thaddeus would know, like, unless he knew what the cataloging form of this was or what he was going to be actually looking for, it's mostly just picking out a random book and seeing what it is. So maybe you go over a shelf or two and see if something catches your eye. Roll me a D100.
All right, this will be interesting. 72.
Okay. This book, as you kind of pull it off here, is written in red wax on paper bound in leather with bronze hinges and fittings. try to open it, and it seems stuck. You go to the next one, down to it, and this one is written on parchment. And it looks like it's written in an archaic form of goblin? You go to the next one. You pull that tome out. The heavy compendium is written on finer paper, bound in leather and trimmed with mink fur. And it seems to be detailing forms of magical traps. And so it kind of goes on. There are books upon books upon books, and from your brief look at this particular shelf, there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason on how it's constructed. And okay, I thought I lost internet for a second there. We're still good.
No.
So there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason on like how this is particularly put together, at least at first glance, and that's what your investigation check is telling you here. You would need much more time or some kind of guidebook on how this is all organized, if it even is. Roll me an intelligence check for the where are we?
Okay.
We'll see if you can come up with anything here.
I just clicked that. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
14.
It's a library. Of some kind. Yeah. The space, though, like looking outside, your magical acuity would tell you, like, okay, this is clearly a separate plane or a pocket dimension of some kind, right? This is clearly a real physical space. It couldn't exist like this otherwise without like great magical ability or energy holding it together. Okay. I don't think it would register on any like, this is from the material plane or something like that. It definitely lies outside those bounds. But detail-wise, I don't think you've got an idea.
All right. I think what he would do then is to grab the first couple books he sees written in Celestial or Draconic, and then just meet up with the others.
Roll me another roll me another investigation check. Let's see if you find any.
Okay. 21.
Ooh, not bad. Okay, so this will be the one written in Draconic. Okay. So you pick one up, and it is indeed written in Draconic. The tome is written in black wax on parchment bound in stained glass plates. Many of the pages are marked with drops of blood, but does seem to have great detail on various different types of dragons.
Okay. He'd be meeting up with the others while carrying the book.
Did you say that there's a big abyss in front of us? There's no like clear path?
So yeah, when you back to the entrance, the door here, 5 stone stairs descending downwards into what looks to be nothing. There doesn't seem to be like a physical path here. Yeah, Balra?
Is this the door that the Arcanist was running to when he died?
So he ran to this door. You guys had opened this. It leads out into another hallway. There are other doors along said hallway, but then there's clearly one next to like some exterior windows that leads outside, and that is the one that Penn is currently having open.
Are there any books in our immediate vicinity?
There are towers of said books in your immediate vicinity, but nothing like the shelves of the library like that you can reach out and grab outside here.
But Thaddeus just showed up with some books?
He pulled one from the room you were just in. So the room where you had the fight has books in it.
Yeah. I'm just wondering how mad Finn's gonna be if I do this.
Do you want to go grab a book and just drop it down into the abyss?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that might be the case. So you can go back into the room, grab a book.
Thanks, Thaddeus, and just grab the one that he's got and toss it out into the abyss.
He will not relinquish it.
You try to grab the book, Thaddeus doesn't let you. There's plenty of other books for you to go grab.
Okay,
what is it you want, Miss Perennial?
I just want to check to see if there's some place that we can put our feet. And I figure a book's good as ever to imitate the fall of one's foot.
You want to drop something?
I do.
He reaches into his bag and hands her a gem.
Oh, the commentary, and I pop it into the abyss.
Yeah, you just toss it down. The gem falls and falls and falls until you can no longer see it.
So
All right.
gravity here is linear. Just
I guess
there are places where you can fall in whatever direction you want, but this does not appear to be one of them. That was a very good experiment you conducted.
thank you. You saved it in the end there. I was confused, but then the compliment made me feel good.
Miss Perennial, were you, or sorry, B, were you trying to? Were you
No,
trying to
Miss.
see
I like Miss
sorry.
Perennial. You
I'm
go
just so
ahead.
used to listen to Thaddeus. Sorry. Were you trying to see if it would float, or?
I was just you heard Alarmy saying that we got to keep walking someplace. I don't see no paths nowhere, so I was just wondering if there was an invisible floor, perhaps.
I believe there are some doors within that we have not checked.
We should check the other doors.
Let's do it.
Okay.
There is a set of doors behind the entry that you're currently standing in here. And you open it up, and it opens into a long hall with other doors off the sides of it.
Okay. We will go through that and then open another
And
door.
open another door. Okay.
Yeah.
And in this
Alarm.
one... Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah. No, I was gonna say Alarm is gonna suggest we should probably listen at the door before we go opening it.
B's already opened the one.
Yeah,
door.
Beast
I
like
probably
looking at like,
should- That's good advice, but
yeah, that's, it's probably okay. You do see something. A few things floating about, more shelves, more books. Floating.
Oh,
I
Do I
close the
recognize
door.
what that is?
Shut the door. Shut the door.
I shut the door.
See this many pearly-eyed creature
No, I
floating
don't,
amongst
because
the
I
shelves.
shut the door.
Okay. Before quickly shutting the door.
I think we should
Okay.
take Alarm's advice. Go ahead and listen next time.
What
How
was
is this hallway going? Is it just like straight, or is it like?
So the way that it
headed?
roll me a survival check, Balra.
Ooh, love that.
Oh,
Love that
boy.
for me.
There we go.
13.
Something's weird here. This room that you would have opened would have intersected the room that you were in where you fought. There's no way that a room this large and a room that you were just in could have coexisted
been
in the
next to each
same
other.
space.
Oh, hell.
Yo, I think we're in some sort of weird magical building. This isn't. There's like, and she explains like, didn't you notice that if we had turned, that room would have collided into the other space? But yeah, there was a wall there.
Impossible
Like,
geometry.
yeah.
I would recommend we all keep our eyes on the ceilings just as much as the floors while we're in here. We may see some strange things.
What's on the ceilings, DM?
What's on the ceilings? In the hallway here, they're large arching ceilings with intricate wood carvings on them. Large chandeliers drop down, and they don't seem to have candles in them, but they do burn with that green fire that you've been seeing around.
And how many doors are in the hallway that we are currently in?
The hallway proceeds further than you can see. Doors are
There are
relatively
just doors.
equidistant all the
God.
way down.
Oh no. Y'all,
I
what do
would-
you say we just take a quick peek in a couple of these, get a figure for how similar they may be?
Ears first, of course. Who has our best audio acuity in this group?
Can we roll for ears?
Roll for ears.
Roll for
Roll
ears.
It's a perception check. Roll for ears.
Not alarm.
Not alarm. I think Balra probably has the best ears.
Looks like Balra.
Yeah.
Definitely not me. Why does it say 3
Oh
red?
my
what does
God.
that mean?
That means you
Or
rolled a
just
natural
hanging out
1.
alone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Feeling it.
I guess the dice are not kind to me.
No, I was just looking at your bonuses. Balra has the keenest
Yeah.
ears of the group.
Okay.
You want me this door? Is this the one?
See
Okay.
what you can
All right.
hear. Yeah.
Yes.
Stop moving. Stop walking.
And as you listen, roll me a perception check, as you're actively doing this now.
Mm-hmm.
23.
23.
Mhm. And as you're listening, you feel like you hear what seems to be like the rustling of papers, what might be like books being slid in and out of shelves. Sounds like clawed feet on tile.
Ugh.
And I need everyone to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
It's her, guys.
The bane of my
16.
existence.
As
20.
behind you,
Wow,
in
you
a
all
still
rolled really good.
open
Yeah, wow.
hallway door that leads out to the entrance door, you hear the same voice, and you see the blue wings flying outside. Arcanist! Where are you?
I don't think we can hide from it.
I closed the
saves, though.
door.
Good saves. You close
door wasn't open.
door.
You're gonna
Yeah.
go close at the end of the hall?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, you close the door at the end of the hall.
Did we feel something from that voice?
Mm-hmm. You felt fear creeping up.
In the
You're right.
voice or
You're
in
right.
our hearts?
In your hearts after hearing the voice.
I do not like the sound of that thing. He shuts the doors.
Balra, if you could find a door that doesn't have so many scritchy, scratchy noises coming from the other side of it, I'd love to go in there.
Okay, I'll keep and she'll just kind of move from door to door and see if she can find any room that doesn't sound like it has some sort of weird creature.
Yeah, the thing is, like, most of them are really quiet. And when you open them up, they just reveal literally like what a library would look like. Just stacks and stacks of books, just rows and rows and rows of books. Not, some of them do have those like floating eyeball looking creatures. And some of them, if you like, you know, maybe you didn't hear something and you take a peek inside, you would see something that kind of looks like this.
No.
Whoa, cool.
Why would you
What
do
is
this to me, Joel? Why would you do this to me?
Yeah, well,
That's
you
some
know,
planescape
don't have to
looking shit right
interact with
there.
them.
Balra's
These
gonna come back
mechanical
to
creatures
being.
that look very similar to the custodian, in fact.
Balra's gonna come back to B and be like, I don't think there's safe rooms. I think every room is inhabited by threats.
Wait,
So-
well, I don't know where we should go to escape the big blue harpy. Because there are eyeball octopus some places, and there are these walking around knife blocks. I don't like them.
We saw that thing, right?
Yeah, you would have like looked inside and you'd see this mechanical looking creature with kind of long, spindly, scythe-like arms, but with grabby hands on the edge of them. They seem to be organizing books.
Do I see scrolls in here?
Roll me a perception check. Are you back in the main room, or are you just in the room where you saw that creature?
I mean, I would assume we'd be following Balra and looking in these rooms. So
I'm just kind of like peeking into
Oh,
various rooms.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you would see amongst the books, there are indeed scrolls, right? There are parchments that are rolled up. It would obviously take a further investigation to note, like, is this a magical scroll, or is this like a deed to a house, right?
right.
So it depends on like how close or how much investigating you're doing of the particular area. If you're just like peeking in with Balra, yeah, you'd see scrolled parchments on shelves.
Say, is it me, or does it feel like every book that's ever been made is somehow here?
Yeah, it doesn't end. windows, right?
Yeah. Curious enough, in each of these long library-like rooms, when you look into them, they all have exterior-facing windows that look out into that white void with the towers of books. Again, the like normal geometry of things seems to be ignored.
So there's is there solid ground outside?
Again, it is that like void-like space. When you drop the gem went all the way down further than you could see. As you look into this particular door, you look back down the hall from where you came from and see the door being pushed open.
Thaddeus, you said you closed that.
Seems we have a choice. I'm walking the room we're next to.
Okay. Yeah. And
The-
as you
the
like, as that
mechanical
door
thing,
creaks
right?
open, Balra's just peeking into one, and you just want to walk into that one instead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alarm will follow right behind him.
And you can hear from the hall outside, Arcanist! I do not like being ignored.
How does she not see it? She'd be standing on it
I
right
know.
now.
Well, so you went down a different hall, right?
Mm.
So she maybe hasn't been over to that area. But it doesn't take
Gotcha.
long. She does note that that door is open, and the folded up body of the Arcanist is lying there on the tile.
That's the door I would have closed. When I said I closed the door and we heard her voice, it was the one we entered to get into the hall.
We've been through a couple doors
A
by
couple.
that point, though.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
So I'm talking about the one where you fought the Arcanist.
Yeah, that's the one. Like, we went in that one, right?
So you exited there, and there's this kind of like this entry. And then there was a door on the left, which is where you now are, and you had like gone down that way, and there's doors all the way
Infinite
down.
doors.
And then there was
Yeah.
a door on the right, which led to the exterior. So which one? The one to the hallway with the infinite doors, or the one where you had the fight?
So it's my understanding that we went in the door that was right next to the dead Arcanist, and that led to this hall. Is that right?
No, that led to an entry.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so like a foyer of some kind where there was other, splitting off sections.
Gotcha.
But that's fine if you wanted it to be that door. That one's
Doesn't
closed.
matter. Like,
Yeah.
it's whatever happened at
She-
this point.
she's-
so.
She'll go look, right? Like that's the whole thing with this. It's like she pushes open the door, doesn't see him. She goes pushes the next one, and you are all now in a room. Sorry, Stella, with these mechanical creatures. They don't seem to notice you or care. They continue to go about
That's great.
their business. They're just organizing things, put things inside of a carrying thing, and then putting another one on a shelf, or rearranging things.
Does Thaddeus have his book that he took off the shelf out?
Yep.
That away. Something tells me these things are not going to be okay with something being out
I
of
will-
place.
Do so wordlessly.
Yeah, just tuck that into a spot. Sure.
Considering they haven't noticed us yet and are just focused on these books. She's like,
Yeah, let's not stir the pot.
A great
how large is
roar
this room?
goes
Oh.
out
Oh.
from where the Arcanist had died. Falls the custodian. I need everyone to roll me wisdom saving throws.
Damn it! Closing the doors didn't help.
Again.
All right.
oh,
Does anyone have any natural 20?
You actually got
Mm-hmm.
gifted one as a note.
Oh my bee!
Who, me?
You did.
I'm using it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm not.
Then I'll take the nat 20. Beth does
Yeah.
not. Okay, all right. That means Balra and Thaddeus are the only two that save here. The rest of you feel paralyzing fear.
Wait, why me?
I was
I had
1
8.
off.
Oh, sorry, I saw the 20.
No, that's my save from the first roar. The one I just did was an 8. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Only Thaddeus can move at this point in time. Everyone else is paralyzed by their fear.
Man, so low key, I've kind of wanted to go towards the big blue woman, and I was hoping that the wisdom save would mean that I was compelled to like go fucks with her, and then it wasn't. And then instead it was I'm frozen and scared.
You're frozen
Damn it.
and you are scared. Yeah, that's accurate.
We're in danger.
Thaddeus, what do you want to
But
do
what if
as the
what if
only
she's, like, a
person
cool new
that
friend?
can move?
Does this door look like it can be locked or barred?
It does seem to have what looks to be like lockable portions of it, right? Like when you shut it, there's this like bronze plated keyhole lock here,
Damn, it's a key.
but there's not a bar.
So there's not a latch I can turn or a.
There's no latch.
Okay. Oh shit. What are the handles? What kind of handles are they?
They'd be knobs, like turn brass knobs.
Knobs, you say? Oh boy. Well, there's nothing I can do with that. Do I remember anyone on the party that is? Well, he would be like, does anyone have any rope?
All of our teeth chatter in response.
They are currently paralyzed. You watch as their eyes flash wildly around, but it seems their bodies are immobile.
Do I remember anyone that had rope?
Everyone had been using their rope previously, as far as I know. I don't know who would still have it, so anyone in the party who still got it on their hip or on their bag.
Do I see anyone that has that?
If
I might, because I don't think I threw out any rope.
Yeah, I've always had the rope on me.
I would grab like the nearest visible rope if there is one, basically.
Okay. You have a rope.
I'll try to tie it around the knobs of the door. This is just a weak attempt at barring it.
Okay. And Balra, looks like you have a nat 20 as well.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, at a weak attempt of barring it, you can hear outside the scrape and stomp of a rather large creature with nails on tile. Who killed my Arcanist? Where are you? I can feel you out of place here. Thaddeus, you are the only one that can move. What do you want to do?
Jeez, so okay. Do I see any other doors in this room?
There seems to be row upon row upon row of like large 15-foot high bookcases. There's no obvious door. There are a bunch of windows that look out into the void.
Finn, it's okay. I figured out her puzzle. We just need to go where we all belong, in the big library. Alphabetical organization. Where's the T? Where are the T's? Just
Where are the keys? Oh.
figure out what your subject is and who your author is, and slot yourself in there, baby.
He'll try to snap Balra out of it.
Yeah. You take your time here. Balra, roll me a wisdom saving throw. 18. With Thaddeus's help, you're able to find yourself for a moment as you hear a rattle on the door behind you. I can smell the magic on you.
Quickly, she's gonna like reach over and smack B. Gonna slap her out of
B, roll me a wisdom saving throw. That's a natural 20. We'll take that. B, you're back.
And I brace the door.
She's right there.
No, I don't. What do I do?
She's right there.
I know.
The
Who
door
smells?
pushes again and strains on the rope, and then there's a small chuckle. Huh. I just wish that you would attend and explain what you've done here.
We fear you,
And
as
you
he
see
says
this
loud.
like pink glowing orb of an eye in the crack in the door.
While
He's-
Thaddeus talks, just say, or Balder's gonna go to just say and like avoid her fiery hair to like slap her cheeks.
Yep. And as Thaddeus talks, B's gonna go to alarm and similarly ping pong on his cheeks.
Wisdom saving throws, both of you, go! Oh no!
God! Why am I so bad?
That's a natural 20 for alarm! That's your
finally
first
worked.
good wisdom save ever!
What do I do? What do I do?
You only
Smack
took
her in the
half a
ass?
year.
What do I do?
One long claw sticks into the crack and slices the rope.
I think seeing that, Balder's just gonna smack just in the butt.
No roll for that one. You're up.
He'll say, "We'll talk," but you have already assaulted our minds, and we will defend if we have to.
She pushes the door open,
We'll step back.
looks
And
at
I'll
all
step-
of you.
In front of Thaddeus.
Balder
I'll
just goes,
also step up beside B.
"Hi."
Are you? And what have you done?
We were sent here
the
against our
proprietor-
will.
Excuse Thaddeus, shut up. We are the proprietors of
Excuse
the
me.
Bee Perennial Inn, self-serve inn. What was it called? Balra, help me.
I don't remember.
Excuse me. We are ushers of the dead.
We were sent here against our will, and those things attacked us. That is all we know.
She cocks her head to the side. We shall see if you speak
Wait,
the
who has one of those coins? Who has one of the coins?
The Tesserwin coins?
Yeah.
Her eyes
take one
will
out.
flash a bright pink, and your scene will change.
Oh.
God damn it.
Whoa.
keep getting moved. Oh, good, we're flying.
Oh.
You find yourself in the void, at a desk, surrounded by large bookcases. The void extending below you, though you don't seem to be floating, but standing on something solid.
Do I don't have any gems in my pockets, do I?
I don't think so.
I want to drop another gem just as another experiment.
You could drop a coin.
I don't know. It's not one of the special coins that Balra was
That's
talking
fine.
about, right?
If you just want to do like one
Okay,
of your
yeah.
gold coins,
Yeah, I'm just gonna, oops, let one slip.
and it falls, and falls, and falls.
And I quietly cursed Thaddeus under my breath because I thought the book would be a better a better mimic of the human body, and I was right.
She stands, well, sort of, in front of you here. Large, blue, feathered wings, somewhat elvish-looking face, pointed ears, pink, glowing eyes, and broad wings. She's kind of furled behind her back here. She does have what looks to be somewhat lion-esque features on her forepaws and rear legs, as well as a swishing tail that kind of ends in a plume of feathers. She has a great tome in front of her here. And looking at it, it opens. Be perennial the second in. Cocks her head to the side and looks at you, B.
Self-serve.
Indeed. Accurate description. So you are B. Perennial the second.
The only.
I believe she said that already.
The eyes will flash. You will be silent! Roll me a wisdom saving throw, Pen.
God damn it, Pen.
Tempting fate.
That is a 10.
Nope, I did not make that.
10. Your mouth disappears.
No, 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 no.
Oh, he's gonna be so
Any
mad.
subsequent outbursts shall be punished. You are in my home and my domain, and you will answer my questions. If they are satisfactory, then perhaps I will find somewhere in my being to forgive you for what you have done. But as of right now, I feel that I should punish each of you. What are you doing in the Athenium?
We were sent here by some unknown chaotic entity against our will, and those two creatures within attacked us.
She looks at the book and pages flip. Close enough to the truth. Do you know the entity that sent you here?
I believe we recognize its voice, but we do not know who it is.
You tell the truth. She looks up and around. This place was not to be intruded on. It is the last sanctum of all magic. And
Then I
yet-
believe I owe you something.
She looks at you. And what is that?
He'll put the book on the table.
She takes one of her great talons and fingers through the tome. This was a good one. Most of the information in it is correct, but some things are missing. It has
It
no
did
knowledge
catch
of
my eye.
the jeweled dragons, which is curious.
Coincidence? How strange.
She looks down at you again. The chaotic entity of which you speak is Chaos himself, who has apparently decided to make it my problem that you exist here.
It appears to make problems for everyone at a whim. How
Yes.
appropriate.
I shall have my master have words with him. It is not his right to intrude on this place by proxy or otherwise.
Your master?
Indeed. The primordial of magic herself.
Being that I am a visitor to this particular plane, I am not acquainted with the primordial master of magic herself. May I ask her name?
Evanth.
Beautiful.
Yes, like the flower she's named for. Now, I apologize for my outburst. It's not every day that we have visitors in the Athenium, especially those that have taken it upon themselves to battle. I will refrain from using the word murder here. Battle. Two of my greatest understudies. Was there no other way for them?
Out of character. I don't remember. How did that fight
Pin-
start?
Pin is gonna hold up a sheet of paper that he has tinkered a message onto.
Cool.
Good.
It'll be his letter of introduction, but he will have completely erased it with the message he puts on. It'll say that when we got here, they attacked us, and the voice we heard told us they were supposed to be dead already.
Supposed to be dead.
That's right.
There has been disturbances in the Athenium, yes. A group not unlike yourself found themselves lost in the shelves on the 4th floor. Their souls have been claimed and returned to the unknowing realms.
Second death.
No. A bit more gentle. Their memories removed and sent to live amongst the other planes.
Reincarnation.
Not yet. There may come a time when they know themselves again. They did not
Forgive
harm
my-
this space as you have.
Forgive my curiosity. I am always seeking knowledge, so you must understand the great temptation this place is for me.
Oh, I understand. I can smell it on you. Yours is a learned magic, study, years of torturous reading, memorization. And yours, he looks over at Jersey, a natural gifted ability. Though do not worry, your book lies amongst these shelves as well. Every spell that you have ever cast lies in a book. And you, too, young cleric, everything you've ever done in a book. Mouthless one, yours as well. Interestingly enough, B. Perennial II.
That is my name.
Your abilities lie outside the books of this library, only your history is within.
She is a rare individual.
Indeed.
I bow.
Finally, some due respect.
Oh, it's a courtesy. What? You know what?
My one question to you all is, how are you going to make up to me the destruction of my Arcanist and the caretaker of these shelves?
I must admit, we continually find ourselves at odds or thrust into situations beyond our control. Our debts are mounting.
We were not originally the proprietors of the Perennial Self-Serve Inn.
Yes, and it does seem to be missing, so you must not be a very good proprietor.
What? Can you explain as to where our establishment went?
It lies on another plane. Torn there by a magical surge of energy.
There are an awful lot of things happen. Oh, there's a dog in here.
Rufus arrives!
Michael! God damn it! Get out of here! I'm so sorry, guys. There does seem to be an awful lot of magical disturbances.
Pin, stop trying to talk.
Pen's creaky and steaming.
Oh God. Are they related to one another by any chance?
One more time for me. I got so distracted by it.
I
I'm so
understand.
sorry.
There do seem to be quite a lot of magical disturbances across the plains. Are they related to one another by any chance?
He thinks for a moment. Holds out one of her large taloned paws. A book appears there. She places it next to the other one and starts reading through it. Even Chaos himself has a book here. And maybe I should have known earlier to go looking into it. It seems that you and some others have been quite the subject of his interference lately.
Some others.
Indeed.
There are more like us?
Yes, one as destructive. Seemingly taking the district onto Sirwin and claiming it as their own. Curious that one has claimed themselves gods of magic there.
I look at Thaddeus.
No, not him. Another.
Wink at Thaddeus.
It is curious that many of the links I've been looking for lie in Chaos's book. He's always been a nuisance. Fine, you should not have been here. It will take me many cycles to recreate the Arcanist and lots of a magical ability. There must be some reason that he has you here. Must be something that you need in your travels, in your future goals. What would it be?
I think B looks at Balra.
A level up? I'm just kidding.
Right. Few of them, yeah.
I mean, we've been fighting on behalf of death, and a rightful death.
She looks back into the book. I thought I felt something earlier. A great surge of magic within the Athenium. It had consequences. I have not yet been able to find what those are, but I could feel the ripples across the plains. He looks down at Balra. And that was you.
Well, technically it was death. I only harness his power for work for him. So... But also I didn't know what was going on out here. I was kind of, you know, so all I know.
Why would the god of chaos send you here?
Maybe we were doing too much good where we were from.
Too much good.
Maybe we were fixing it. It was he didn't like us fixing it, you know?
You're asking us to understand the designs of chaos.
So far as we could tell, maybe it's just a lot of people like what we're doing and are giving us money for it. I don't know.
If chaos indeed has plans, which seems contradictory to me, then them continually throwing us into these situations probably means one of two things. We are part of those plans, or we are greatly disrupting them.
Maybe Chaos and Gadarian are working together, you know? She's like looking at Thaddeus like...
Gadarian.
Maybe...
Why do you speak his name?
Yeah, he's apparently... I hope... Or sorry, excuse me, Death, I hope you're... I hope that you, and she like bows, are not on this train of events wanting to be done, but he's stealing the souls. He's stealing the souls of people on his plane and creating an army literally out of corn. And then I think he's gonna try to, there's gonna be a war. There's gonna be a great war.
The war has already begun. Child of death.
That's why we were trying to stop it, you know? That's why we were
fighting for a righteous death. It's
we
wrong
were
for
trying to
him
stop
to be
him.
using the mana and the ether of the souls of the dead to power his armies.
Like you mentioned, the people who had been here previously who hadn't done as much, I'm so sorry, destruction as we had, you know, they get a respectful movement into their next plane. These other souls in Gadarian's plane deserve that same right, that same respect to their death and to their, you know, ascension into wherever they need to go. And he's just sucking their souls out, using it.
That's true for all of them, but you asked for truth. It's personal for me. He tried to do this to us. He will be stopped. We all have our reasons, but the end goal is the same.
I have an idea, and I bid you wait here for a time.
Excuse me, would you mind perhaps giving our friend Alarm over here his mouth back?
Does he really need it?
It would be a kindness.
Fine. You may speak, Alarm. And Pendulum, your mouth will return to you.
He just writes out another message. Thank you for my mouth back.
You may wait
Bye.
for a time here. There is something I must see for myself.
May I peruse?
Do you have a particular area of study?
Entropy and time.
She raises a feathered eyebrow. Of course. Yes. Yes, I will provide something for you.
He will bow.
Extend a claw. And much like in the Matrix when the guns go flying by on the shelves, as do the shelves go flying by you, outwards, as you travel through space without moving. You stop amongst an area, and she goes, "Here, that shelf there, to your right. You may need a little help getting to the third one. But there is a particular tome there on time you might find interesting. I will return. You may rest, and do not worry, you are not in need of any nourishment in this plane. It is a bit of a stopping point." She looks down again at Thaddeus. Again, the manipulation of time. She will go back on her haunches and launch herself into the void until she disappears above.
Did she leave her big tome on the desk?
She did!
Oh.
Balro would like to approach the tome.
Yeah.
Just curious, because she said that, and she's kind of saying this to herself, but to everybody else, but she said that there's a book about all of us, right?
Is it for
I
me?
wonder if we had access to this book, could we figure out why we're here? Why we were awake in death anyways?
That's a very good thought, Balra. What's your last name? I want to start addressing you formally.
I don't even know if I gave her a last name.
I don't remember.
Let's just say, Gallo.
Ooh.
Mrs. Gallo.
It's close enough.
You made that up. Think about the Death Knight, didn't you?
Yeah, something from another plane told me about that name. No, but Balra is going to approach the tome and
So the tome is up on like a 10-foot high table. It is the tome is the size of you, if not bigger.
Dressay's gonna try to like help boost Balra.
Like lift her up on the table.
Yeah. Just trying.
Yeah, sure, you can scramble up on top of it there. The tome is currently closed when she left. It is large, leather bound, intricate arcanic designs on it, clasped in gold.
Okay, so it's just like runes on the actual book, not like verbiage on the outside of it or anything?
No verbiage. Okay. You would note that the runes are a mixture of celestial, infernal, and abyssal.
She can read abyssal, but not the other
So again,
two.
they are runes, so it's not like you would recognize them again like most magical spells, not like cleric granted ones requiring runes.
Yeah.
It'd be along those lines.
But these runes have like audible like names to them, correct? Like Celtic runes are called things.
You would.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'd have like knowledge of what the abyssal name for a rune would be.
Yeah.
Which would sound horrific when spoken.
Yeah. She's gonna be like, okay, Dressay, cover your ears. But Thaddeus?
he would have been trying to get to that book.
Sure, yeah. I mean, like everyone gets boosted up on top of the
Well,
table that
yeah.
wants to be. It could
The
fit
one
about
he was
2 of
talking
you.
about. So yeah.
Oh, you're up.
Oh,
you're trying to
to
get up here
get
too?
the time book.
Yeah, he got pointed out to a
Yes.
different one.
Oh, sweet.
Climbing the shelf to go get it.
It's like me trying to get my wine glass out of my cupboard.
He's not paying attention to me.
What did you? Oh, sweetheart,
I mean,
did
he
you
would
need
have
someone
turned
to
his
read
head. He just
Celestia?
wouldn't have been
Oh,
nearby.
You're familiar with runes, right?
To an extent, yes.
I can tell that some of these are abyssal, and then some of them I can't really make out, but maybe you can help me figure out, because I really want to know how to find our books on us, but I'm afraid to open it. I don't want it to be trapped, you know? You think you can get up here?
Please, just one moment. Let me retrieve this first. So he'll grab his book with some effort, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just tuck it in the bag for now and try to make his way over there. Mr. Pendulum, I don't suppose you could help me get on top of this monstrous table?
I don't see why
I
not.
love like ball run. That is just like on the table now. This is great.
You see, these are abyssal, these runes here, but I can't make out these other ones.
Appear to be of the lower planes, but I never learned those languages. Can I try to like at least get some smatterings?
Do you know do you know Celestial or Infernal?
I know Celestial.
Okay, so you would know the names of the Celestial runes there.
Okay. So he can point those out to Balra.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really familiar with.
Whoa, thanks, chat. Holy crap.
Yeah, they dropped another chaos on you all. We're gonna find out how that's gonna go.
Love that.
Additionally, there's another nat 20 for Pen, one for B, and B's got a card pull that we'll get to as well.
What?
I think as you guys are now on the desk looking at the book here and waiting for whatever this creature is to return, we'll take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll see what the third level of buying chaos for this group is going to mean.
God damn it.
Inception.
Be right back.
Ah!
Welcome back to DieFall Presents Ruin Auric, the penultimate episode of Season 1. We're in a void full of books. It's going well. It's probably fine. Pen has his mouth back.
I do.
Balra and Thaddeus are standing on a large table looking at an enormous tome with celestial, infernal, and abyssal runes across the cover. What do you want to do with this thing?
I'm afraid to open it, but I want to. Thaddeus.
My gut tells me not to.
I say open the blasted thing.
Yeah, do we open it or not?
Open it. Chase your heart.
She's gonna say a little prayer to death.
Yeah?
Okay. And she's gonna like push the cover to try to open it.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, the page is blank. At least this one.
Do you see anything on there? And Thaddeus' lack of response, she just tries to turn the page.
The pages turn, and they are currently blank. What are you thinking of, Balra? Like, when you got up to this book, what did you want to see?
She just wanted to know, because clearly the, like, what was her name? Ethan? didn't it? Sorry.
Yeah. So
I'm
the
really
primordial
bad.
of magic, Evanth. Is that what we're talking about?
Okay.
Yeah. Evanth.
The creature that she has over this domain, the bird lady. I don't even know if we got her name.
You can call her a sphinx. I think that's
Sphinx,
safe
okay.
enough.
She was using this book essentially as like a mapping while she was talking to us. And so Balra is thinking that in this book she will find where the location is of her book
Yeah.
in this library.
Sure. As you think that, the pages will remain blank for Thaddeus. But Balra, as you, with intention, turn the next page, you would see it come up. Balra Gallo. Second floor. Row A. Shelf 2.
And she has her own little book that
And
she
it,
was
like,
doing art and
Has
stuff.
like a number there.
And she's gonna write it down. Okay.
Is there something you see there?
You don't see that? She's gonna point to where it is.
No, it's just blank.
Oh, that's weird. It tells me Balra Gallo, floor 2, row, etc., etc.
Interesting.
I mean, that's weird. What do you want? What kind of book did you want off that shelf over there?
He pulls it out and shows it to her.
Oh. Is there another one you want?
That is a question that would take years to answer.
Mm.
Yes, there are many. But
Like, think
this
about-
one here scares me.
Think about Bee's book. Where would Bee's book? Like, what? And she's gonna, like, look at the book.
Mm-hmm.
Bee perennial, this, like, oh, he says,
Well, as you think it, and you're like, oh, they don't have it. It says, the history of Bee Perennial II. Floor 2, row Q,
see, you see it?
shelf 3.
History of Bee perennial the second, row 2, floor 2, Q. You don't see that?
No. As he says no, he's very consciously trying not to think of anything other than the book in his hand.
Okay. So far as I know, Thaddeus, you haven't like touched the book, and only Balra has interacted with it. So we'll just keep going with that until you say otherwise.
Okay.
I wonder if it works for people, too. Baller's gonna think of her mom.
Oh, jeez. Let me go get your background. I didn't think about that today. Shit, Balra. Why you gotta do this now? So, the answer would be yes. And let me get Balra. There we are. Okay. I don't have your mom's name.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember it either.
I don't have it. It's not in this.
It's not in the paragraph?
Mm-mm.
Chat, give me a name right now, go.
I thought it was in here. I don't have it.
Yeah, we talk too much. Where's my...
Balra. What kind of a woman would name her daughter Balra?
A drow outcast.
Miriam.
Ooh.
Hi, Cynthia.
Hi,
Go with that. Thank you. Thank you,
okay.
Matt.
Okay. Yeah.
I like Deborah, but that's
Would she have had the same last name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we didn't... Balra doesn't know her.
Yeah. Hi, Cynthia
Father's name.
Gallo would come up. She was a spellcaster, yeah? Of some kind?
Yes, but more than anything, she was an undertaker like Balra was. Yeah.
There would be a history of.
Mm-hmm.
There would be a history of magic. And there would be the spell books that she would have had over that time.
All their locations are listed?
Mm-hmm. All of them on floor 2.
We have to go to floor 2, you guys. We have to go to floor 2. That's where all of our stuff is.
Where's...
I
They
have
don't
no
even
idea.
have a floor beneath their feet. Where is floor 2?
I have no idea, but I think that's where we need to go. She's gonna be jotting this down.
Okay.
Okay, let's close
If-
it. Let's close it.
I don't see any doors anywhere.
We are here for a time, as that entity told us.
Yeah, I think it's best we wait and then maybe ask her to maybe give us a tour to floor 2.
She did seem to be willing to offer us something that'd help us on our journey.
Mm-hmm.
She does not like what Chaos is doing.
Mm.
That's chaos. That's not us.
We are
Correct.
An extension
just-
of Chaos's will in this particular instance.
Do not forget that we are just tools in this game right now. That is why she is helping us. She was ready to end us for our trespass.
Balor's like heavy lifting the lid shut.
Yeah. Thaddeus, did you want to do anything with this book before she closes it, or no?
No, he does not. He fears the contents of it and the results that would be found from it, and he
Sure.
thinks it not
Okay.
a good idea to touch it.
Okay.
So he'll just read the book that he found instead.
What she suggested to you is going to be like some knowledge that Thaddeus would already know.
Mhm.
But it would be a much older tome than that would have not been available to you in your time. So it would be the personal histories of a mage that would have like lived 400 years before you, that was looking into time manipulation, particularly time magic, and eternal life.
Sounds familiar.
And a lot of it would feel very familiar. Reading through it, a lot of it is like you made some of the same discoveries that this mage did hundreds of years before you. It's interesting that like none of these things were retained for that amount of time, but they've been apparently here in this library since then.
He turns to the last page.
Goes to the last page.
Yeah, he wants to see how this ends.
It ends with, the contraption is complete. I will be attempting to ascend tomorrow. Everything is in place, and I have the aether source necessary to complete the job. And that is the last entry in the book.
He's going to recall how that ends and see if it correlates with other books discovered later on.
A lot of things come back to finding a specific power source or tapping into aether, what we have now, come to find as like the energy of souls.
Okay.
And what used to be living beings. Which a lot of that, correlates to utilizing that energy for extended lifetimes. That potion that you had that returned B to a slightly younger version of herself and that kind of thing.
Tight 40.
Tight 40.
40 with money, I think we
was
said.
infused with that same kind of, soul-based energy, and it keeps coming back around to this. Now, the execution of it has always differed. A contraption, a spell, or, a journey between planes, right? But it always has that through line of, like, that's the discovery every time. It's like, they need the souls of other living creatures to make this thing happen.
Distasteful.
What kind of books do I see?
What kind of books do you see? Sure. Let's see. You see... Roll me a D100.
My pleasure. 59.
A 59. Ooh. A set of carved wooden slates is contained in a locked silver coffer. Doesn't even look like a book, but as you open it, you see that many of these wooden slates are marked with drops of blood, and written, scrawled in blood across it, is the Tome of Shadows.
I'll close it.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like going down to the next one there, and so, well, this tome seems to be bound in like the hide of a monster of some kind.
I don't want to touch it.
Okay, yeah, and you go down to the next one. It's like, oh, this one is bound in leather, trimmed with rabbit fur.
More my style.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and you open it up, and it's called The Malevolent Scripture of Millie. But kind of scrolled in the margins on one of the pages, there's a list of materials.
All right. What?
Eggs, milk, bread, apples, new horseshoes.
This is nice. I'm just gonna read this for a minute.
Do you read the actual scripture?
Yeah. Yeah.
The actual scripture goes on to detail of the demonic entity Millie.
Oh.
And the worship of said creature in a cultish-like fashion. The tome that you have picked up is actually songs of reverence to Millie. And the destruction that shall be wrought upon the world and the power that shall be gained by the mortals that worship her.
All right, I'm going to close that book, put it back, run up to Thaddeus. Earlier. You remember what the Sphinx said about how one of the regions was being dominated by one of us who decided that they were now the ruler?
Indeed.
I have an idea.
Go
that
on.
could be us. You want me to elaborate? All right. Well, I was
Please
just reading
do.
this little book about Millie, right? And in that one gave me the idea that perhaps once we take out Guderian, I can be the queen of the underworld.
That was one of my ideas quite early
Really?
on. I am glad you came to this conclusion.
I think it would be beneficial for quite a lot of people. As a matter of fact, of course, I want to go back to the land of the living.
Of course.
Of course. However, let's say that's not an option.
Mm-hmm.
I think
There
I
are
can make
other
some real
kingdoms, right?
positive change in this region.
Indeed. That was a possibility I had calculated was quite distinct, given our track record so far. But I did not want to convey that to you. I felt it important you came up with the idea yourself. Otherwise, you might have been taking it as me trying to lead you down the wrong path.
I have always made every decision that I've ever wanted to make, Thaddeus. Yes,
That's
you are
correct.
my advisor, perhaps. But I've come to this idea on my own. What do you mean? It's silly.
Indeed.
Are we supposed to take a long rest?
So, what you're going to start to realize is that a lot of time is going to pass, or at least feel like it's passing. So, yes, you can take a long rest. You don't feel the need for like food or warmth or shelter or anything. You're just kind of floating in this library like void. If there's anything that you want to do or discuss in your bit of downtime,
Excuse me.
now is the time to do it. Hey, B. Balra's here today.
Right.
Do you want to do that thing?
Yes.
Okay.
I was afraid I was capitalizing on too much of the show, though.
No.
And I was like, I'll be quiet for a minute.
No. Now is a great time.
So...
Balra, get off the table!
Jesus.
Get off the table!
Excuse me. Sorry.
Just jump off the... Yeah, get down, everyone. What are you guys doing? What's going on over here? Get
I
off
feel
the
like
table.
Balra, it's been a little bit of time and Balra's got on the table and she's like a little tired now. She's like, oh god, when is it gonna come back? And it's like trying to lay down and take a nap, but the floor is really bright and it's really hard not to like look down into the void or like look up into the void. And there's like weird to sleep. I feel really.
Hey, Balra.
Yeah. Yes.
Remember quite a while ago, when Thaddeus turned himself necrotic and his skin was falling off his face, and we all thought he was gonna die, and he stank right bad.
Yeah, it's really hard to get the scent of that smell out of your nose.
Oh, I'll never forget it.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, back then, I was, maybe not the kindest to you. And after you did that for him, you saved his life, I was quite thankful. And, I wanted to repay your kindness.
You know, it's
in
okay.
turn.
I don't need another dress, but I do appreciate you being very kind to me. I've noticed quite a kindness lately. You even wanted to know my last name. I barely even remembered it. It's been so long since I've even said it to myself.
Mrs. Gallo, yeah, of course. Well, you see, fortunately, I wasn't going to get you a dress.
Oh,
But I
that's
did notice that
terrible.
something there was something that left you that you were quite distressed about, and best I could do was go ahead and commission a workman to make it for you. I'm not good at giving gifts, but thank you, Balra. This is for you. And B presents the jeweled scalpel.
Oh, wow. And she's going to take it. You did very nice.
It's called a bedazzle.
Nice. Like, what colors did you pick of the gems B have picked?
Every color that B loves.
Pink.
With the full intention that you would love it. We're talking fuchsias, yellows, cyans,
Yeah.
magenta, diamonds.
I can definitely use this. And there's a mix of genuine thanks and also that when your mom got you pajamas with like little hamsters on them at Christmas that might not fit very well on your face. You're just, oh, this is really nice. You got this for me.
I made it for you. Yeah, I know that it can't replace what you lost, but at the very least, it can exist in your inventory as a thank you from me to you for saving Thaddeus.
No, thank you. And do know that I appreciate this, but if anything happens to any of you guys, I'm going to try my best to make sure that you're okay. I mean, I don't think I could handle it through all of this on my own. I think I would have just gone crazy by now.
I see. Well, don't worry. We're here for you. Can't say I share the same sentiment. I think I'd be fine. But...
Mm-hmm.
But for those with softer constitutions, I understand.
True. Thank you a lot. Thank you very, very much.
Now,
She's gonna,
finally, I can close this circle.
Yes.
And she's gonna she's gonna look over at Thaddeus and be like,
You just give an approving nod.
Does Thaddeus even know about that?
Yeah, he was there. Right? The dagger? Or the scalpel?
Scalpel.
Yeah, but I don't think that he
so?
knows that I had that made for Balra.
Oh, no, I don't think so. It was just like while you and Penn were working in the forge.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I like the idea of him being like, yes, that's nice.
Yeah.
"That's
Yeah.
nice, you weird child."
I mean, he's more impressed that she gave someone a gift than anything, so.
Mm.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to do with your downtime here, other than all of your normal full resting things? Your HP back up to max,
Yay,
all of your
full
spell
rest.
slots back. You recover half your total amount of hit die, rounded down if it's an odd
Ooh.
number. Yeah.
I would, if it exists, scribe any spells I may have discovered,
Describe any spells that you may have discovered.
if possible. Yeah.
It does take time and
Mhm.
materials to do so. Do you have the materials to scribe things in your book?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't know this system very well.
That's
Sorry.
okay. Let's see. What would you have found? Roll me another D100.
Sure. $73.
Ooh, okay.
It's weird. I got a 72 last time.
Let's do... Okay. I love this one. So you're going to get this one. And I don't think you have it, so I'm going to double check.
Okay.
But you find in one of these things,
Mm-hmm.
one of these books. Yeah, nice. Liamin's tiny hut.
Yeah!
I love the hut.
It's one of my favorite spells.
It's
Oh,
great.
isn't that the one you can like safely rest like a
It's an
group of people
8-hour
in?
hut that
Yeah.
Or you can be a
rest
real
in.
freak during fights and use it.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
So that one there with that number. You find that. Now, there's more to come. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay.
But you
I don't
do...
see it, but
Oh, here, I'll,
Do I have to reopen
I'll
the-
physically add it. Hang on.
oh, okay.
I had just posted it.
Oh, okay. I
Leomans.
didn't realize.
Yeah, because if you're ever in need, you can always go to the little compendium and add them yourself.
Oh, right on. That's cool.
Yeah, so it's
Oh,
in there
that's a
now.
ritual spell too. Oh my
Mhm.
god, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
So I don't have to set that.
It's the tiny hut. Yeah, so you would rest for a time. There's no real need to take a watch. There's nothing here.
Watch
But
the
eventually, the great beating of wings would probably awake most of you as the Sphinx returns. You would land behind the table as you all, get to your feet here and see what is going on. My apologies for the delay. Hopefully you are able to rest for a time. I have conferred with Ivanth. And unfortunately, the path that you are on is as it should be. I will take you to where you must go next. Fortify yourselves, for it will be rough going ahead.
Aura grabs Tristan's arm. All right.
The request of death has been honored by the primordials. It seems that the current pantheon has gone too far, and Gadarian must be removed.
That is the best thing we have heard since getting here.
I was also asked to give you one more thing. This is Beth's card from today.
Yes.
It is the key card,
Mm.
which is a magic item. But in this case, instead of a weapon or an armor, the librarian will pull out a tome, summoning it to her taloned hands, and hand it, just say to B, since this is your card.
A book.
Yes. Gadarian's old spellbook. He has had a few over his long, eternal life, but this may help you prepare in knowing what he is capable of.
This is actually incredibly helpful. Thank you.
So you now have Gadarian's old spellbook.
Wow.
Stinking cloud.
Ooh,
Oh no.
There's some danger in that book.
Mm-hmm.
So, she hands you the tome and looks at you. Are you well enough rested?
I believe so.
then it is time.
Hold on, sorry.
Unfortunately, I will not be able to transport your friends in this way. They will be left where you left them.
Wait, who?
Mia and
Oh.
Tug and the dogs.
Good luck.
Daddy Death Knight. No.
And her eyes will flash that pink once again, and the world will shift and change around you. The sounds of machinery, the smell of smoke, and that ozone in the air as lightning crackles around you. You appear on a walkway,
Oh God.
seeing the lightning crackle over to your east and an enormous ball of fire over to the left, gears and steam pouring out around you here. And two very familiar looking, well-armored, we'll call them automatons, also existing in the lightning itself. They jump with surprise as the light fades from your instant transmission here, and they move to assess the situation. What would you like to do?
Attempt to determine the magical properties of that fire.
Sure.
I'm looking to see if it's a portal.
Move over to it and roll me an Arcana check.
Okay. I don't have any 20s, right? I think the others.
I think you do.
Oh, do I?
Oh, no, you are out. Sorry.
Okay, cool. Here we
We've
go.
got Leslie, Beth, Ernie, and Stella all have.
I got a 14.
Okay. You make your way closer to it, and you realize very quickly it's not just a ball of fire as a face rolls around inside of it,
Oh.
and an elemental looks at you.
Good.
Oh, I
Just say
can't
it's just
punch
Dad.
Just say,
They'll
your
be like-
father was a dragon. Thank you very
I
much.
know. It was funny.
Mr. Say, and he sounds a little flustered.
Triste will walk over. She'll look at the elemental.
Do you speak primordial?
Let's see. Do I? I do.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, thank God. I
Oh.
don't.
Hello.
The elemental looks at you. And is like,
She
"You-"
flares up more.
yeah.
You know, just like.
Little
And for
posture.
everyone around you, the sounds that they like make at each other just sound like the crackles and pops of fire, like on a campfire or like a roaring fire of like a forest fire. Like that's all it sounds like. It's just like heat. And it responds to you. What are you?
Well, I don't know exactly. That's what I'm kind of figuring out right now. It's like a whole journey, you know? But I mean, what are you? I've never seen anything like you.
I am being bound by Gadarian to fuel the flames of this place.
Oh. We want to fuck with Gadarian. Can we help you? How do we help you?
And as you say that, B, you on the other side look to the other side of this particular little bridge, and the automaton there intones, "Intruders, state
Oh.
your business."
We're here to kill Gadarian.
Unacceptable answer. You must be removed. Roll me initiative.
God damn it.
I mean, to
I'm
be
sorry,
fair,
but
that's
is-
what I was gonna say. So
Is anybody else's video and Roll20 lagging? Like,
Oh, it's gonna lag a fuck ton.
okay.
The video shouldn't, but
I turned
Mine's
off
okay.
the animations in there, and my video is lagging so much. Like, yeah, as soon as
Oh,
we
you
swept over this
are.
map, my
Okay.
computer is like taking a shit. I don't know what it is.
Roll 20. is doing
oh,
that
she's
too.
gone.
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
oh. Here,
What?
hang on. I got you.
okay.
Catch her. so cold in real life.
Yeah?
So confused. Why is everything taking a shit now?
Just reload. Roll 20.
I'm gonna go
All
grab
right,
some.
I'm reloading
do a
into my
That's fine.
initiative.
Oh, stream's dropping frames. Interesting. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, I got stuff turned off now. Hopefully it helps.
Let's see.
It like loaded really cool looking, and then my and everything was just like.
And then it all just goes, nope, no thank you.
I was about to say, it's good now.
Okay. Yeah, it was just, I guess it was some of the animations on here. It happens.
Okay.
It's one of those things about doing it all on one computer. It does not like it.
Just say you got her ass smacked today. She's happy.
She
Do you feel fulfilled? Feeling good about that?
You know, I do. I really do.
Good. Excellent. That's all we need. That's all we need. Okay, I've got Penn, Dressay, Thaddeus, B, Balra. Okay. At the top, Thaddeus, you hear B say, we're here to kill Gadarian, and you turn around and note that the automaton has, drawn some weapons.
Okay. He'll, Mr. Say, whatever you two are talking about, it appears we are out of time, and he's going to, what should we do? Because
Well-
he doesn't recognize what they're saying. So
Well,
he's gonna
okay.
wait.
So she'll tell him that he's being powered to what was it?
He has been bound to power this place, at least in some capacity, by Gadarian.
Okay. Yeah. So he's being held captive here. I'm trying to figure out how we can help him because he's obviously here against his own will, and she'll, that's right. You're here against your own will. Like you're not like into some kinky shit that makes you want to be here.
I am bound. It is not my will.
Okay. So how do we unbind you?
I will move closer and attempt to find ways to disrupt this. Perhaps looking for a binding circle or something.
As you start approaching it here, you realize that it is intensely hot. And the closer you get, the more and more it hurts.
How bad does it hurt?
About a 2d6 worth at this distance right now, so 6 points of fire
Jeez.
damage.
Okay. I'll work
it-
through the pain. You could see his clothes beginning to singe.
How do we unbind you, sir? What's your
I do
name?
not know.
What's your name?
I am a piece of flame from the elemental plane of fire. I do not have a name.
All right.
All right, I rolled
Right.
Arcana for you.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 25.
Yeah, so like you could see like underneath all of the fire, there seems to be this like large metallic looking somewhat like cauldron, and there seems to be like a hole in it. It's definitely, it looks like this creature is probably a lot larger than what's just being shown on this end here, and more than likely this fire goes a lot deeper than what is just emanating from this area.
I'm gonna walk a little closer. So I'm gonna call you Sparky. Now, Sparky, how are you being bound? We're gonna help you here, okay? How do we unbind you?
I do not know. There is a great machine below somewhere, and I power it.
Are you able to do anything at all in this position, or are you just stuck here, unable to do anything?
As much as I strain, as much as I flare, I cannot do much.
So with my roll, do I know if he's physically constrained or magically?
Knowing this to be the plane of magic and Gadarian being one of the triplets of the gods of magic, more than likely magical in nature.
Then what would I know on how to disrupt this?
If he's bound to a physical object, you would need to interact with said physical object and either break the binding some way. If it is a runic binding, disrupt the runes. If he is bound by a planar binding, like in a form of summon elemental, then you would have to break whatever is creating that, or whoever has that connection concentration. So there's a lot of options. There's no like clear path on this unless you find said thing.
Can I get closer without taking damage? Fire damage?
You take reduced fire damage, but you still do take it. Like it's hot.
All right. I will get closer and try to look at what is holding him.
So you take the reduced portion of this. Oh, nice. I rolled 2 1s. You take 1 point of fire damage. Like, it's hot. He is a being from the elemental plane of fire. He burns hotter than a lot of things. But
Spark,
again,
that tickles. Stop
like
it.
you look into it, it's like a large cauldron here, and there is a shaft in the center of it that like goes elsewhere. So you're not sure that this is just all of him. He seems to be emanating from somewhere. Additionally, we are on the initiative order. Thaddeus, you have done your Arcana check to tell you that, yes, this creature is bound here, likely magically, knowing Gadarian. The automatons are going next.
Yeah.
This one will run up to the side here and aim what looks to be an electrified net over to B, and we'll fire it that direction. Let's see.
What's the number, Joel?
What's the number? I know you've got a couple of nat 20s here, and it looks like, Finn, you did pick up another one as well.
Oh, wow.
So that's fun. It'll be a 24 to hit you with the net.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, so it will hit you with the net. You become restrained by it here, and it is going to roll me a Constitution saving throw. As he powers this thing with lightning.
16.
Nice. You will take the half of this at 4 as he like tries to shock you into submission. But you are currently restrained by a net here. Pendulum. Or alarm.
Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. I want to see what constitutes a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, so like 10 feet around you.
Okay, so I could probably make that work. I wanted to cast Shatter.
Okay.
And if I cast it like right in here, would that nail both of them?
So it has a casting range. So if you cast it like here, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast Shatter. You said they're automatons, right?
Yes. They are constructs.
They're constructs?
Mm-hmm.
Even better.
Let's see if I can't.
So that means they'll have disadvantage on the savings throw.
Yes.
So there it is. They have to make a Constitution save DC 15.
Okay.
At disadvantage.
Yeah. That's a 11 and a 9. So they're both going to fail here. And take 3d8 thunder damage.
Damn.
Let's go.
Very cool.
Let's see here. Let's
You can just roll a raw 3d. Yeah, 17. Nicely done. As it explodes outwards, this sound audible up to 300 feet away vibrates these automatons violently and breaks some of their internal components here, as well as shattering this particular generator here. The lightning springs around wildly in a 20-foot radius. It seems to now just be uncontained.
Good.
What's it doing to the automatons?
They have been walking around in this area unperturbed by any of the lightning and sparks emanating in the area. Does not seem to bother them at all. Very similarly to a tower that you were at previously.
So it's only bad news for us. Well, I didn't think that one through all the way, but I'm happy with the results. I will use what is left of my action to stand and form like a little bit of a... make a wall between us and the... between them and the rest of our group.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alongside B.
All right. B, You are currently in a net.
How can I get out of the net?
You can make a strength check of some kind, or try to slash at the net around you, or
I will.
athletics it off, or
I'm gonna athletics it off. I'm gonna just Dragon Ball Z fist it. 23.
that is a 23. You do. You extricate yourself from the net easily as you rip it apart.
That's old. This is old news. And I'm going to approach this here automaton.
Mm-hmm.
And the 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
How?
I would have like a little thing, but apparently the animations are a little rough here.
Sorry.
No, it's good. It's
If
on my
I'm
end
right
too, because I didn't
here-
test this while streaming. Yes, you were within 20 feet.
I would be within 20 feet, so I'd be electrocuted.
You would start taking some lightning damage. Yes.
I'm a melee bitch, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have ranged attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be up hugging you.
Yeah. Go find out how much it hurts.
I'm gonna do that for everybody.
All right.
Wait.
Whoa, whoa.
Didn't you at one point put on that armor, or did you?
Oh,
or
yeah.
did you never? Or did you take it off?
And then I took it off,
Took it off.
in order to rest beautifully in Tug's bed.
Whoa. Whoa.
Peacefully. Maybe not beautifully. Definitely beautifully.
Definitely beautifully.
But that was an odd adverb to use.
Definitely beautifully.
You
Never
knew what
mind then.
you did.
Never mind.
So
Is it adjective? Is beautifully an adverb?
I don't know. What are you gonna do here, B, as you walk into the lightning? Take yourself a D6 worth of lightning damage at 5.
Ow! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna swing with my long sword. I don't think that my magic mind blade is gonna be doing much against the robot. The
Sure.
electronic robots.
All right.
Go, dog. Get off of my chair.
Bye, dog.
Boom! 13!
A 13 clangs against the metal carapace of this creature, but you feel like if you were just a little bit, if you hit a little bit harder, you'd probably hit
And
some
with that
vitals.
knowledge, I'll swing again.
That's a 27.
27.
Nice.
And remember, you all, you do have nat 20s that have to be used today, or they are lost. That is going to be 13 total points of slashing damage. Nicely done.
Plus,
You want to do a die on that as well?
I'm gonna do a die on that as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my psychic magic, which is gonna be a D8.
For 3
3
more.
plus- Nope, there's
Oh.
more.
Oh, the con. That's right.
Yeah. 3 plus 3, so 6 more.
6 more points. Excellent. Okay. Dressay, bonus action or otherwise.
Got him.
Feeling okay?
Me?
Doing good? Oh, I was talking to B. B, you good?
Oh, okay, because you said you're
I'm
saying.
good.
Oh, sorry. You were
was
next
like-
up, so I was reading that next.
Yeah. I was like,
Dressay,
what'd I do?
what would you like to do as you talk to Sparky? Question mark?
Yeah, his name's Sparky now. Okay, so you said there's a cauldron.
Right, so it looks like a cauldron, but it has like an open tunnel-like structure through it.
And he's
right?
like
a pipe.
like the fire column is in the thing.
Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, he like extends down into that area.
Okay, well, I don't know if I have weapons. So I guess I'll try to flame blade the cauldron?
Sure. So you summon your flame blade,
Mm-hmm.
and then you want to hit it.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you swing the flame blade, it is what, a spell attack, and then does some stuff?
Yeah, so
Okay.
hold on, let me drop this in there. Okay.
Evoke a fiery blade in your free hand, similar in size and shape to a scimitar. You can use your action to make a melee spell attack with the
Yes.
fiery blade. So you can make a melee spell attack against this cauldron full of fire with your fiery blade.
Yes.
Okay?
I have no other idea. Sparky, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to get you out of this. You gotta give me something. Are you physically bound? Because if so, then I'm trying to break this out, okay?
I'm not bound here.
You could have told me that before.
Like, looks around. I don't know. He doesn't know where he's bound. He just knows that he is.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try the cauldron first then, I guess.
Okay. Roll a melee spell attack.
How do I do that?
Okay. You've used this before.
I know, but
do you
like,
not have, like, is that not an attack ability on your,
let me
your
see.
sheet?
What is it? I don't
Flame
see
blade?
it. No.
You
Not on my
have
attack,
produce
it's
flame like 6 times on here for some reason.
I
We're
know.
gonna fix that.
Yeah.
We gotta fix that.
She be producing, dude.
I mean, you can put produce, just hit produce flame, and it's the same thing.
Is
That is a spell attack. Yes.
Oh, fine.
Right. So that's a spell attack. So it is a 22 to hit, and then you'll roll me 3d6.
Okay.
Damn.
And your blade, summoned out of fire, slams down into the cauldron full of fire for 6 points of damage of fire. And the cauldron does its job and contains the fire.
Yeah.
So Sparky, you don't remember anything about how you were put into this place.
I was torn off the plane of fire and placed here. I do not know. All I know is that I burn.
I tell this to Finn, or to Thaddeus.
Okay.
Not sure if he's bound to this
Okay.
cauldron or not. He was just ripped from his plane and doesn't know, so I don't know what to do. Should we go help the others or help this guy? Because obviously this guy's powering like a bigger part of this area, and that's pretty important, but...
He will think and wait for his turn.
Thaddeus says K in Southern and proceeds to think.
Okay,
At the top of your turn, while being in the vicinity of the cauldron, however, you would take 4, reduced to 2 points of fire damage to yourself.
Okay, all right. Sparky, you're great and all, and we're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna take a few steps back because you fucking hurt. I'm gonna go see if my friends are okay. I'll be right back. You're not gonna go anywhere. I'll be right back.
The other automaton along the edge here is going to make a little long sword attack against B, and is going to end up missing. Balra, what do you want to do?
Sorry, I had to close Roll20 because even with the animations turned off, or I did minimize it, so I'm going based on your map on the
I got you.
and
Yeah,
my
where do you want to
character
be?
sheet,
I
so-
got you.
I think. Okay, so the room entrance where the bridge ends is where like the lightning is feeding on the floor and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Am I within 60 feet of B?
Yes.
Okay. She is going to okay. She's gonna pull out her crossbow, fire a shot
Right.
at this thing that's attacking or with attack and fight with B.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to use her bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on B.
Okay.
So just give her +2 AC. And the fire. Where is it? Oh god, this is so weird not being in Roll20. My brain's just like.
It's okay, you got it. Yeah.
Did that cast?
It did. It's a 16 to hit for 9 piercing damage. It does hit
Nice.
the automaton here
Yay.
and pierce through some mechanical portions of it.
Sweet. And she's
Okay.
gonna be like, I got your back, B. Thanks for the. Yeah.
Thanks for
Yeah.
the yeah. Okay, cool. Thaddeus, it's hot over here. What do you want to do?
Back off.
Okay.
And I will use a natural 20 to investigate potentially the best ways to disrupt this. That's a 27.
You're investigating this area for the best way to disrupt this creature being bound.
Yes.
That is my understanding.
correct.
Okay. It is clear that this creature is bound to some form of pipeline here, or at least inside a pipeline. The cauldron does not seem to be what is binding it here. You don't see any runic markings. You do not feel any magic emanating from it. There's nothing here in this particular room that tells you that the elemental is bound from this. You are not sure of the size of the complex or where else this might lead, right? The pipe just goes down. But it is clear to you here that this is just like a piece of this elemental, right? That is, emanating from this location.
Okay. I'm assuming that was my action.
Yeah, you have bonus action and some more movement remaining if you want to do something else. Bonus action abilities for like your help action or your spells.
Yeah, I don't have anything I can do.
Okay. This one here is going to... The automaton is going to move forward and fire off its net at Pen. 24 to hit Pen.
Oh my god.
And we'll, pump some electricity into the area here, deal 7 points of damage as it tries to subdue you, and it intones, "Surrender now. Lay down your arms."
Objection.
And Pen, it is your turn.
Absorb elements.
You may object.
Absorb elements.
And you absorb
Very nice.
some of the lightning damage dealt here, but you are indeed restrained by the net for the moment.
Okay.
What would you like to do? It is your turn.
Oh, snap.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to break free. I want to break free.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna use my nat 20.
To do what?
Strength check.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
To get out of the net.
Sure. You are able to extricate yourself neatly.
Sweet. And then, you know what? Why should B have all the fun? I'm gonna run up and get right in the middle.
And as you enter the explosive radius of the lightning that you released from the generator, you take 2 points of lightning damage.
Sweet. Wait, no, not sweet.
But you
but
also
I'll
take half
take
of that because absorb elements last until your next turn.
Yo.
Right.
That's good.
That's so cool.
There. Okay, so yeah, I'm good. That's all I can do.
Okay. B.
I swing my sword.
Yeah, that
moving
sounds
sword.
good. You start your turn inside the radius of the lightning, take 3 more points of lightning damage, but you are able to swing your sword.
27.
Damn.
Yeah, that'll
That
do
sword.
that'll do the thing for 10 points here. You have an additional swing.
Boy, 24.
Okay, for 12 more.
I love this character.
Plus 9
playing-
to hit all this stuff. It's
I'm
ridiculous.
playing a druid in a different campaign right now, and it's nightmare. I miss B every day.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
What does he look like? Is he bloodied?
Oh, I mean, well, he doesn't contain any blood being an automaton, but he is banged up. You see that like a lot of his gears are grinding together. He's having trouble swinging his own sword, as well as it looks like the central core of lightning that powers these things that you have seen before seems close to rupturing.
Sick. In that. So now, me, Beth, and I'm sitting here thinking like, Joel's got more bullshit coming than just 2 automatons and a friendly fire demon. I should probably not use my action searches and things. So with
bullshit.
that,
Who would ever?
B will say thanks, Mrs. Gallo, and then end her turn.
Okay, Jersey.
Well, you're welcome.
God, okay, hold on. Okay, I'll move forward. Okay. Let me see, what do I have here? Can you mind sliver an automaton?
You can certainly try.
Ooh.
Cause like, I guess they have circuits and shit. Okay, yeah, sure, I'll try to do that. Oh, did I accidentally hit it twice?
No,
Oh,
you
no.
are good. That is an intelligence save for this creature. We'll see
hit
how he
this one.
does. Okay. Yeah, the one that's looking a little bit rough here. Yeah, it turns out the automatons have a -3 modifier to this and roll a 4 and are going to take psychic damage, which doesn't hurt them because they don't have brains. So you hit him with the psychic ability and it nothing happens.
Great.
Okay. Do you have any bonus actions you would like to do?
Nope, she's gonna sulk.
Okay.
A lot of sulking in this one. Yeah.
We love, yeah, sulking is good. Sulking is good. This one here is going to look at B before it swings its sword and go, surrender. Lay down your arms. Surrender. Does roll a natural 20
Jesus.
for 19 slashing damage.
Oh.
Surrender. Balra, what would you like to do?
Did that hit me?
A nat 20 will definitely hit you for 19
Can
points
I-
of damage.
Can I do a reaction and just kind of defend a little bit of that?
Yeah,
off?
you can do one of your defend dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Absolutely.
That's going to be. Protective field.
Yeah.
Roll the die. Reduce the damage taken by the number rolled plus your con modifier. Okay, 4 plus 3.
So 7. You
7.
reduce it to 12.
Thank goodness.
Okay, Balra.
I think Baller feels disappointment that her shield didn't work quite as well as she thought it could
Yeah.
with B. So she's gonna shuffle up to B and be like, and kind of like grit herself, knowing that as soon as she touches her, she's probably gonna get shocked too. But touch her and cast Cure Wounds to try to negate any damage that might have happened
Okay.
Oh.
just then. And she's gonna cast it at level 2. My prompt, I can't.
It's okay. Oh, does the
Can't
prompt
find
not
my
pop
prompt.
up? Okay.
No, let me see if I can find it. Hang on. Apologies if it gets a little ragtag for a second.
I can do it for you. You just tell me what you're
Okay.
doing.
Oh, I'm gonna cast. Oh wait, here it goes. Okay.
You got it? You got it?
Yeah, I think I got it.
There it is.
Did it go?
That's a 12.
Okay.
Yeah, 12 points returned.
And she's
Oh,
gonna be like,
nice.
I'm sorry. I thought my shield would help. I'm sorry.
And when you touch
Oh,
her,
really?
you do get shocked for 1 point of lightning damage.
Ah, God, I gotta stop wearing sweaters. And then she'll pull her hand back after she stops using her ability. Sorry. It's so weird going back and forth between these. I don't like it.
I don't know what to do.
Okay.
All right. Thaddeus.
That's me.
It is.
Oh. All right. How far down are those gears?
How far down? Below you here?
Mhm.
Probably a good 20-foot drop.
Are they all moving?
Yes.
What's above us?
For above you here is likely... Ooh. It's gonna be like a metal girded structure.
Okay.
And then like a stone looking ceiling above that.
Remember what I said earlier?
No.
Okay. He's gonna cast Magnify Gravity on the gears.
The ones down
Except when
below.
he keeps getting thrown around, he's just gonna start burning places down.
Sure. Okay. You cast Magnify Gravity on the gears. How does it affect inanimate? How does it affect structure?
Structure.
Does it have any specific wording there?
I don't think so, but I'll look.
Yeah, there are some that like catapult deals like double damage to structures or as like siege properties.
It just talks about creatures making saves, but I don't imagine why it wouldn't do anything to inanimate objects.
Okay, we'll see what happens. Let's see what the damage is.
Okay.
You just like point below you here and drop a Magnify Gravity on it.
Yep.
See if you can't tear some things apart.
11.
Okay, yeah. and there's a groaning sound as, you throw out that little disc and the gravity magnifies around that location for like 15 feet around it and pulls the gears off kilter. They seem to not be lining up correctly, and then they continue to try and spin, right? And you can hear the grinding sound inside, like where they're spinning here. Nothing has absolutely exploded yet, but again, every round here is only 6 seconds. So like, it's being pulled in, and you can definitely hear the metal on metal grinding sound. It doesn't sound good.
Okay.
Okay.
And while he's looking at that, he's pointing over at the creature, messing with and attempting to distract it.
Okay. Yeah, you want to do your help action here?
Yeah.
Help bonus? Okay. The one in front of B or against the one over here? Who are you helping?
The only one I think he can reach is the one in front of B. So.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. The one to the south of Penn here is going to move forward and again, surrender, and try to hit you with a longsword. That's a 24 to hit.
Wow.
Jesus.
These things are.
That one will
doing it.
only be 5 slashing damage. It did not roll very high on the damage, but it does cut into you here, Penn, as it is now your turn.
All right. Here, let me get that. Okay. Since I am surrounded, I am going to cast Sword Burst.
It will hit B.
Fuck.
Oh shit! I didn't think about that.
So what you could do,
I'm gonna move.
Move right there.
Yes. There you go. There you go. Sidestep.
Yep, you sidestep and go, don't worry, B, I thought about this, and then sword burst.
Sword burst. And yeah, they got a save, deck save.
Deck save. Boop, boop.
15.
Oops, sorry. It's both of these. One with a nat 20, the other with a 13. So
Okay,
one will fail.
Yes.
You'll take
and
2d6.
2d6.
Yep, and is the
There
one
you go.
below you here that fails, so it takes
There you
2d6 at 3.
Hey,
3 points
3
of damage.
Low rolling.
It's all right. We're here, right? Okay. Anything else here, Penn?
That'll be it. I'm not even gonna bother with the lightning damage because I'm pretty sure they'll just ignore it.
Yeah. You do take 3 for being in the radius here, as it continues to
Got it.
emanate from the generator. Okay. B, it is
Got
your turn. And remember, guys, you do have some nat 20s left to spend. And you do lose
I
them.
might as well. Wait, no. First one. This thing's all banged up. I feel like
It
if I
is.
get it one more time with a good get, he's gonna get got.
Oh, well, there's one way to find out.
Get in the guts.
22.
22 does indeed hit. The 10 points of damage, however, is not going to be enough to bring it down.
What if I add a D8 plus my con?
Let's find out.
Hup! Fuck.
That's 4 more points of damage. It still remains standing.
No.
Doesn't she get advantage on her attack roll?
Yeah, roll it again, see if you hit a nat 20 here. But otherwise, we would take the same damage. It's fine.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah. Okay, this is my. Did it? No.
Nope, we would take the 22. We're good.
That
That is a nat 1.
That was a nat 1.
Okay, you have a secondary attack here if you would like to utilize it.
I do, and I'm trying to decide if I should just take this guy out or like distribute the wealth to the other dude because this guy's gonna get blown over by a whisper.
Up to you.
I want to do that. I feel like it would be smart for me to do a
Okay, so
cute
you-
little twirl.
Uh-huh.
Fake out the guy who thinks he's gonna continue getting wailed and go ahead and aim my sword straight into the guts of the one below me with my nat 20.
Okay, so what you're going to do is just roll me your attack. And we'll just take the damage from it here, and then I want you to roll me an additional D8. It'll be 12 initial here. 13 points of damage. If you do apply if you had another one of your mental die, you would get 2 of them as well on the nat 20. So it's up to you if you want to spend another one, or if you can only do it once per turn.
I can only do it once per turn.
Okay, so that is going to be a total of 13 points of damage.
Really? I thought my
You double the die, not double the full points.
Hmm.
Ooh.
There's only one die roll here. So we add another die roll, and it ended up being a 1. So it was just unfortunately low.
Okay, then I'm gonna action surge.
Okay. All right, I love that.
And just one more swing. Oh, 14.
A 14 will just hit for 11 more
Oh.
points of damage.
Yeah.
Woo!
Nicely done. Okay.
And now I'm just standing there, and I've got like my long sword in my right hand, and then my mind flaying sword in my left hand. What? Oh, get him.
You okay? At the end of your
No,
turn.
'cause she wanted to kill them both, and she didn't. So now she's like, fuck.
Yep, and at the end of your turn, to add insult to that injury or injury to that insult, you take 6 points of lightning damage.
With my 2 lightning rods out. Yeah.
Yep. Additionally, keep in mind that does lower your AC by 2 since you are not utilizing your shield. Dressay, what do you want to do?
Huh?
Yeah, if you don't have your shield out, your armor
I have a
class goes
shield?
down. You've always had a shield.
I've never had a shield.
You. What?
I have a
Mom and Dad are
shield.
fighting.
Always had a shield.
Shouldn't it be in my weapons?
No, it's not in your weapons. It's in your inventory.
I do have a shield in my inventory.
And it has the little
yes.
blue check there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it means it's been equipped. So that's why your AC is what it is.
I see. Okay, I take it back. I'm not standing there with 2 swords. That was just like a fun image.
Okay.
I do have a shield.
Okay. It is up to
I just
you.
didn't
You
realize
could
I
have
had-
just like had it on your back and do the thing. I'm just letting you know what the mechanical consequences of that
No,
is.
I don't want to have a mechanical consequence. I just wanted to look cool, Joel.
Understood, Beth. All right, Dressay, what do you want to do? God damn it.
I wanna sacred flame this bitch.
Okay. Sure. With your action, you can Sacred Flame. He'll have to roll a dexterity saving throw here to avoid it. Or he rolls a 9 and will take the Sacred Flame damage. So he'll take 8 points Sacred Flame damage. And still standing.
What? I don't have awesome action surge thing, so I can just stand there menacingly.
That is
what I will do.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
You have bigger spells you could use too.
I do, but like bigger spells also means bigger radius, and both of my friends are right there.
This
so...
one's gonna step forward at Balra and go, surrender. Surrender.
I politely decline.
Pen, you can get an attack of opportunity here if you would like to. They're not
Do
very
it.
smart.
Would like to.
Okay.
Let's see what we got.
The 13, unfortunately, is going to just miss, and he's going to swing the longsword down on Balra. That is a 19 to hit
That
for
hit.
6 slashing damage, Balra. And then I need you to make me
Wait,
a
could one make? Would
concentration
I?
check. What's up?
Oh no. Oh, well, no, we're not doing the flanking thing. Never mind.
Nope.
Forget what I said.
Concentration.
Yep, so the con saving throw.
Radio.
Mm-mm-mm. What happened? Is it good? Is it bad?
It's a 4. You lose concentration on the Shield of Faith.
God dang it! Sorry.
Balra, it is now your
My
turn.
shield out.
Oh God. Okay. Since I lost my concentration.
You like look at the one in front of you, and yeah, a light breeze would probably
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
kill this one.
Realistically, though, Balra's like, ow! Like, I was thinking about something! And, like, it's gonna reach out and she's gonna do vampiric touch, just grabbing its face.
interesting.
Although I'm probably gonna take
Okay.
damage, and it's necrotic, so it's probably gonna be halved. But it's just reactionary.
Okay.
So, what? I don't know if it did
No.
anything. Did it do anything?
I haven't seen it yet because
I
it's going to
clicked it,
ask
did it?
for the level. Did you get the prompt?
Oh, there it is. Okay. Phew. Ugh.
As an 18, it absolutely does. And for 15 total points of necrotic damage here, you gain hit points equal to half the amount of necrotic
Thank
damage dealt. So you recover 7.
Thank death.
And it dies, but it also explodes.
No.
So I need
no.
dexterity saving throws from Balra and B. It's everyone in 5 feet radius.
Wait, can I? Okay. Can we have a discussion argument?
Are you gonna argue that vampiric touch doesn't take effect until after you take the damage for the?
No.
Okay.
No.
But would that work? Would we win
Is
the
it?
argument
No.
if that was true? Fuck.
So, say this little rattly boy was, dying.
Yes.
Would it have shown signs of potentially exploding before?
Yeah, I
or
mean,
is
it
just like a
has been like
self-detonating?
you've seen these before. They have this like electric core, and when
Yes.
they perish, the core bursts.
So my argument is, we still make the roll, but can Balra call for people to like watch out or something? Like, could you tell this thing was gonna die, so I can help some people with a roll? Maybe not an advantage, but maybe like a +2 or something on that. I don't know. I feel like I would have known.
If we have fought these enemies before, our characters would definitely have remembered that they explode upon death.
I didn't
Even if
personally
we
remember,
might not
but-
have.
I mean, y'all got nat 20s to use here. I feel like I don't need to do anything if you can just, win the saving throw, right?
I'm gonna use my nat 20, but for story's sake, because I feel like she would have seen like this as it's dying, this like electricity emanating out, like this is gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just eat it, Joel.
Okay. As it does explode in electricity, it does deal 3d6 points of damage. If you use the nat 20 here, obviously it's going to be halved down to 6. B will take the 12.
I didn't do it, guys. I ate the damage.
Balra,
Big mouth.
anything else?
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So smart. Never prepare my bonus action heal. Love that for me. No. She's going to. I'm just gonna. Movement wise, can you just move me up next to B?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Entering
take the
that
damage of the
radius
room.
there. Yep. All right.
Yeah.
The room damage there's 1.
1.
Okay. Thaddeus, the gears continue to grind below, and you hear it getting worse. They're going to continue to like be off kilter and continue to like amplify how bad that is. Like,
Good.
Yeah. It's only a matter of time before like something breaks down there.
He'll take a step in front of Dressay. He's going to once again assist B in her rampage.
Okay.
Make sure she does not miss, or at least try to. And he will fire off a magic missile at level 2
Okay.
at the remaining robot.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll them. Be 4 bolts.
4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 4d4 plus 4. Damn.
Whoa!
Okay.
That's 3 off max. That's 17 points of damage slamming into this dude. Nicely done.
Nice.
As the force bolts break pieces of this automaton apart. Nice. Okay. Anything else here, Thaddeus?
Miss Dressay, it's about to get dangerous below. Please be careful.
Okay. Excellent. The last remaining of these automatons here is going to, again, look at B and point out with the sword in tone, surrender.
And I just
Surrender.
like tink the tip of the sword.
You tink the tip of the sword, and and like it, he misses. It's an 8. You take the tip of the sword away, and he misses. You did not surrender. Pen, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna swing my great club. Yay!
Hey, that's like the first time you've done that in forever. Congratulations.
Yeah.
For 7
things
bludgeoning
are actually
damage.
happening.
Nice.
Excellent roll.
Yay! Yay! Also, I get to attack again.
You do.
That's not doing it.
That's not doing it. That's an 11, and unfortunately it clanks off the metallic hide of the automaton here. Anything else you want to do with that?
Nah, I can't do anything
Another
else.
d6 worth of lightning damage being next to the generator here, pumping out more and more electricity in the area.
There. Okay, cool.
Okay, all right. B, what do you want
My
to do?
sword!
You sword! That's an 11, B.
My sword again!
That's a 13, B. That's not going to do it.
Is that her first attack?
Oh, sorry.
second.
That would be the first attack. Correct. So it doesn't do it. B, you get a second attack. I forgot about Thaddeus's help. Good job, Thaddeus.
16.
That'll do it for 13
Finally.
total points of damage here. Yeah, the creature is beginning to look a little bashed and battered. That
I would like
core
to
is starting to, do its thing. Yeah, go ahead.
When you say that, does that mean that it's about to blow up, or that it's?
It is in the process of failing.
Okay. I'm going to use my second wind.
Sure. Roll a d10, add your level.
Yeah. Please, please, please. Nah. Ah.
Okay. I think it's 8. Is that 8 total?
Yeah.
All right, 8 total hit points return to you here. Dressay, what would you like to do? And be at the end of your turn, standing here in the lightning, you will take 1 point of lightning damage.
Ah.
Zip zap.
So when these things die, they explode, right?
So far, that has been noted, yes.
Push it.
What do you want to do?
I mean,
Hit it with the
Shit,
flame
'cause, like,
sword. Hit it with the flame
I'm
sword.
thinking, but then if I get up close, it'll hurt me too when it explodes.
Hit it with the flame sword.
Stop!
You got it
Okay,
in your
hold on,
hands,
hold on,
you
hold
know?
on. Let's see. Hold on. Oh God, no, that's not bad. Okay, that's really bad. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll just fucking flame sword it. Everything else is just gonna hurt everyone around me. It's like I was made for a lot of chaos, all right? So I'm gonna fucking flame sword it, I guess.
All right. Again, roll produce flame for the attack roll there, and then we'll take the 3d6 if it does indeed hit. That's a 25. Roll me 3d6.
Okay. Seven?
It'll be 7 total points of damage. Okay. Excellent. Anything else that you would like to do on your turn here? He's not downed yet, but he is getting very close.
So if this thing explodes, y'all might want to start stepping away. I don't know why I came here, but I will also be stepping away at some point. So just letting y'all know, he doesn't look that great. The thing's whirring inside of him.
Inside the radius of the broken generator here, you will take 3 points of lightning damage. I need a concentration check for your flame sword.
Okay.
That is a constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution?
Mm-hmm. 19, good save. You maintain the sword. Excellent. Balra, what would you like to do?
Balra is like, oh, this is spicy here. And she's going to just lay 2 hands on B, and she's going to cast Cure Wounds at level 2.
Damn, okay.
If I can get my pop-up. Come on. Oh, okay, cool. At level 2.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on. 15.
Okay, she gets 10 points back. Is it 15?
15.
Yes. That's so good, dude.
So, and then she's like patting herself. Okay, bye. And she's gonna huffle back up the stairs to get out of this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Spicy lightning damage.
Out of the spicy.
Yeah.
Awful.
Okay.
Get him. Okay.
We'll just say you go back onto the bridge here. It'll be
I
good
feel
enough.
like I feel like her hair is like a little bit like.
Thaddeus, you hear a satisfying crunch below as the gears now have succumbed to the amplify gravity and have begun spinning off kilter completely. We watch as our camera goes down there and gears are just starting to crunch and fall over into one another as well. Some time happens and you hear this and the lightning stops emanating from the generators on this floor.
Yes.
I just gotta. That couldn't have happened before my last. Whatever.
Top of the turn order. All right, Thaddeus, what do you want to do?
Whatever.
You know me, I'm never generous.
You'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Any visual effect on the remaining robot?
No, the robots do have their own internal cores, so it does not have an effect on them currently.
Does he think? I would assume no, because of the spell school. But does he think sapping sting would work on this thing?
I'm gonna have to look up what sapping sting does.
Here. if I just click this? Does that help?
Yeah, it does. Well, you did watch Balra reach out and destroy one with necrotic energy.
That's true.
So I think you're pretty confident that this might work.
Okay, I'll try it.
Okay. They need to make a con save or take 2d4 necrotic damage here. They're pretty constitutionally pretty beefy. That is a 16. Seems
Darn.
that they're able to resist the necrotic energy here.
Okay.
Okay. These dudes are pretty dumb. Just say you're the last one to hit it, so it's going to turn and hit you. As it says, surrender. Surrender.
Hit it sword with
Surrender.
your sword.
Rolls a 16
Spit
here.
on it?
Yeah.
Roll a 16 here. You'll take 8 slashing damage. And then I do need another Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on your
I will
blade.
use my 20.
You're going to use it? All right. It's up. You got the sword. Pen, what do you want to do?
Well, same as before. I'll just swing the great club. 25,
Yeah, 25 for 8 definitely hits. Yep, and you see the shaking of the core for this creature. It is on the verge.
All right, well, screw it. One more.
That is a
That
9,
didn't
my friend. That is a 9. And he turns
That
to you
will
as you
not
hit him with the
hit.
club, right? Like his head's been blapped off by now, right? And you still hear from the floor, surrender, surrender. Pen, anything else?
Yeah, now I'm gonna sit tight.
All right, B.
DM,
Yes.
Joel.
Yes.
baby.
Yes.
I want to use my 20 to kick this thing away from us so that when it explodes, we save.
Okay, like a shove action here.
I want to, yeah.
Okay.
But also a sword in its guts. A sword guts shove.
Spend one of your psychic die and I'll allow it.
Yes, sir.
Done.
Boop.
Okay, use that 20. Roll all that damage.
Boom.
Yeah, okay, so I need another D8 and then I need 2 more D. So 3D8. Give me 3D8. It'll be plus 3, I believe.
17.
20. Yeah, you poof, kick it away from you here and it explodes. Fortunately, far
Cool.
enough away from everyone here that they don't get hurt. There you go. All right.
Phew.
And with the crunching and grinding of gears below you, and you can hear the metal just like falling in on itself, the winding down of energy in this particular room, we're going to end our session.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for playing.
We're gonna die.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
What about Sparky?
What
We're
about
in the-
Sparky? You're going to have to wait 2 weeks to find out in our finale of Auric Season 1.
Sparky.
We're in the tower, right? We're in like a Darian's tower down in the capital city.
You don't know where you
Yeah,
are.
we just got dropped. Yeah, it's worst fucking Uber ever.
Very bad Uber.
Yeah.
So, we'll find out. Thanks for playing. Everyone, thanks for watching. We're going to go around and do the shout-outs, and then stick around. We'll probably raid someone else that's playing Dungeons & Dragons, because that's good. That's good stuff. We'll have playing Thaddeus McCormick, the phenomenon. Yeah, we're going opposite today. Tell us where we can find you on the internet.
This is different and I hate change.
So I'm sorry. Do you want me to change it? I'll go back.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Hi. Hello. I'm Phenomenon. If you haven't met me, you probably have, because you've probably been here before. I stream full-time on Twitch. Mostly
tell 'em a
retro
secret.
content,
A
RPGs.
secret.
What?
Tell him a secret about you that no one knows. Even though, since everybody knows where to find you, presumably, what is something they don't know?
What is something they don't know?
More change.
I have no idea. I'm usually so bluntly and like upfront about everything that I don't know what secrets I have.
Do you have like weird shaped fingernails?
Well, how's your butt been recently?
How's your butt been recently?
Pretty good.
He's a dude with one of the coolest the coolest animated emotes on the planet. I freaking love all of them.
Yeah.
You can click on those and go follow people. It's great. That's
pretty good.
That's not a secret though, but like use those. They're fun.
Also, I got one from Joel as well.
That's
Yes.
it's the best face. It's so good. It's so good.
It's so cute.
So, well, that's where
Yeah,
you find
no.
him. There he is. And
Yeah.
he streams every day. Most every day.
5 days a week.
5 days a week. It's a lot of days, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for
pretty
playing.
good.
I appreciate it. And thanks for breaking this area. It's going to be fun.
Mm.
Playing Dressay, the Parallax Stella.
Oh.
Where can we find you on the internet?
At Parallax Stella everywhere on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, where I play FPS games most of the time. And this Wednesday at midnight, so Thursday morning, really, I was on Halo the Series' after show. So you can see that on Paramount Plus's platform. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Television debut. There you go. It's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you guys should watch that if you have Paramount Plus and are interested in Halo stuff. Playing Balra, who actually got to play today, Simply
Yay.
Jackson.
Hi, I'm Simply Jackson. I'm wrangling a dog right now because he wants to go poop really bad.
Well, please tell us where we can find you, and then you can take him.
You can find me on Twitter at simplyjxn. You can search for it with the underscore, or the handle is without. On Twitch, it's simply_jxn. I've been doing a lot of offline stuff. I'm getting into lino cut printing, and I'm excited about that. And if you live in Washington, come eat my restaurant. That's it. That's all I got.
Awesome.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Playing Pendulum / Alarm.
Hello.
Ernie, Blurred Without Fear. Where can we find you on the internet?
Primarily on youtube.com/blurred without fear. I post videos throughout the week where I break down recent comic books and old comic books, as well as individual comic book characters, and I live stream every Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Every Saturday, and talk about everything that's going on in the realm of comic book and comic book adjacent media.
Thank you very much. And last this week, rather than first, be Perennial II, played by Beth B. Rad. Where can we find you on the internet?
Hello. You can find me online at Beth B. Rad. I do a lot of stuff on Instagram stories and Twitter, but
I found out that I have ADHD, and so now I'm questioning my entire career. So if you see me change, period, that's why.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome!
God.
Welcome! One of us!
One of us.
One
Oh
of
no,
us.
Twitch has become a way for me to immediately feed my dopamine needs. And
Correct.
That's why we're here.
Oops. I should be more responsible about it.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Thank you for playing. Everyone at home, thank you for the watching. Thank you for all the support. It will be 2 weeks from now. We will have our finale of season 1 of Auric. So I hope to see you there. It will be interesting to say the least. And until then, goodbye.